All right, last week we had a little fire building competition, and we're going to practice our fires again this week. But I wanted to just talk to you really quick about the structure and the foundation of our fire before we introduce the spark to it, okay? So it's really important that you build your fire before you ever light the match or before you do your flint and steel. Slater's got some flint and steel he's going to practice with today. And what you want to do is you want to build it from the bottom up. You have your easy to light stuff. We've got some dryer lint in here and some small twigs, and then this is our log cabin fire today, and we've built it up and our fuel's on top. Now what happens sometimes is people get really excited about lighting the spark, okay, and they get excited about the flint and steel, and they get excited about the magnifying glass or the match, but they forget to spend the time to build a really good foundation. And then they light that spark, and then it's really hot for a few minutes, and then it goes out. And they don't have the structure and the foundation to support the spark that they've lit. And so it's important to take the time to build a good fire. Slater has his over here. So do you want to show us yours? He's building a good TP fire over here where he has his kindling and his tinder, and then he's got some fuel over there ready to put on. And Dad's got his fire over here he's starting to build. But our goal is to get coals enough to heat and to cook, because we're going to try and cook in our trail oven today that Grandpa Craig made us. And all right, there's a life lesson that we can learn from the fires, okay, that also has to do with our relationships, right, when we're older. Everyone gets excited about the attraction and the spark and the fun of lighting that match and getting that relationship started. But just like with fire building, if you don't build a firm foundation of trust and commitment and mutual values and honesty and things like that, then you can light that fire and it can go out if it doesn't have those stronger virtues and values to support it. Does that make sense? Okay, that'll make more sense too when you're older. So just like this, just like the relationships, we want to spend time to get a really good foundation. All of these different parts of the fire can represent different things. We've got some kindling and fuel and our tinder down there, and then we're going to throw that spark in, okay? So we can have a really strong fire that's going to last and give us the coals that we need to heat and to cook on. Lillian's going to throw in our spark. She's going to get that started down there. We're hoping that that's going to catch. It has all the kindling and stuff. You can start to hear it to crackle. Build a good strong foundation of our fire so that we get the coals that we need to cook on. Good job, Lillian. Alright, very good. So now it's going to...
Fire's coming out of the top over here.
That's perfect. So it's going all the way through our structure here. And it's going to eventually catch our fuel on fire, and it will burn long enough with all of our kindling to support our fuel. Okay, do you want to try a match? You can try your flint and steel today, Slater.
Flint and steel.
Do you have any magnesium shredded? Shaved over there? So it's going really good now. Our kindling down there is still supporting our fire. It's been Eagle Scout approved. Daddy said it was good. And hopefully that will keep going and give us some good coals to cook on.
Yeah.
Turned out with a magnifying glass?
Sure did.
Way to go, Slater. Show me what you did. I missed it. I ran inside to punch the bread down so we could bake the bread.
Yeah, sure, right there on that.
Look at you.
You wrote in better. There you go. Now get that little spot bright.
Look at you.
Good job.
It works better with the leaf though.
Yeah. He started his main fire. He built his structure, and he's starting his main fire. He started it with a magnifying glass. So now he's showing me how he did it. You're building your foundation really good before you put your spark in. Awesome. That is great. That's looking good. You probably need a little bit more kindling.